appreciate the loop. You really did. Hi there, welcome back to What's Cooking from the Sainsbury's Kitchen.
Ben and I will be here every weekday lunchtime bringing you simple recipes, great new ideas and some inspiration for your shopping.
Now, Rachel Allen is in our kitchen. She's about to show us something simple, aren't you, Rachel? Looking forward to her getting stuck in. Less than 10 minutes to prepare that one, which is my kind of food. First of all, JB, hello.
Yes, hello.
We've come over to our banquette area where we're relaxing.
Yes, it's our little sitting area.
It's very nice, actually.
Thank
it's
you.
very plush.
Now, JB, I hear you've bought a farm.
Yeah. Well, I kind of live on a farm in Kent, which is, you know, where I've been for about 2 years now. And I kind of just wanted to come up with an idea to use the land, because I've got like a little bit of land there. And I've got, you know, plum trees and things like that. So I kind of started getting chickens, and I got a tractor with the property. So I was kind of like...
The tractor came with the property?
Yeah,
I think we can have a look at the tractor. I was assuming, though...
There you are on your tractor.
It's not quite as pimped up as I thought it might be. Has it changed much now?
It hasn't, but it will.
It will?
I'm on it.
And
You're going to get
they're
some
great.
fat rims and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Look at the farming clothes
I know,
as well.
very
Really
apt.
great farming clothes. Not. It's because you're too stylish, isn't it?
Well, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn, and I'm currently in the process of trying to set up a proper functioning working farm. So
with cows as well, though, cattle and particularly the livestock is the sort of thing you're interested in.
yeah, more sort of the livestock side of things.
Amazing. I mean, a huge departure from what we know you for.
Yeah.
Which is the pop singing, obviously.
Well, I've sort of always been, I guess, outdoors, and you know, my dad loves being outdoors and stuff like that. I used to grow up in when I was about 4. Or till I was about 4, should I say. I grew up in Antigua, so it's like really sort of countryside and outdoors. And as I say, being in the farm in Kent, I kind of wanted to just make something, you know, make some good use of the land that was there. So,
yeah, definitely. Yeah. So you're farming, Marvin's having a baby, Aston's a dancing judge at the moment. So what's happening with JLS?
We're still doing our thing. We're in the studio. We're going to be in the studio in the next couple of months, working on album 5.
Nice. How fast is that come around?
I was going to say.
I know.
Believe it.
I know.
It was only last few years ago you were on X Factor and it was all kicking off.
Whirlwind. So yeah, we're going to be working on that, and then we've got a huge tour at the end of the year. We usually do a summer tour. There's no summer tour this year. We're going to be focusing on the big arena tour at the end of the year.
Lisa got very excited because she saw you at the Brits
Yes.
last week.
Oh yes.
Tell them what you said to me when you saw this picture. Look at them.
Oh, I said, you all look like such lovely boys, and I'd like to bring you all home for my daughter, which is wrong because she's 6 years old. But actually, what I meant by that is that you always are so well turned out. I mean, you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
You're just lovely.
Thank you.
That side of things you all take a lot of pride in. Who takes the longest to get ready?
Probably a Risha or Aston, I'd say.
How long?
Not you.
I used to take quite a while with the hair because it's about 45 minutes to an hour.
He spent a lot of time on that. That's changed. Spin your head around again. That's changed dramatically from when you came in. Look at that, the detail.
No, it's very true, and you know, but I think now, I suppose we all sort of take a bit of time getting ready and working with the stylist to get clothes right and stuff. I think we took about 3 hours to get ready for
3 hours?
It's amazing.
Are you going to keep this sort of thing for the cows, do you think? Could you put a little bit of JB
Instead of
touch?
branding, yeah,
a little JB touch on some of your Frisians.
Maybe.
But you could have a cow into your hair.
There you go, when you become a
never
farmer.
know.
We're
Exactly.
attractive. You got awarded, I understand, the hardest working band in Britain for the 2nd year in a row.
Yes.
Well, explain
PRS.
the PRS, which
Yeah,
is the guys
yeah.
that give the money.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's no secret, obviously, that we like to work hard. I think, as you said, we're on our 5th album now, so, you know, for us, it's just about working and keeping it going, doing as much as we can. We're doing, you know, different gigs across the country, and, you know, club gig, whether it's a club, whether it's, you know, for a private gig or, you know, for a huge event, we love to get involved.
And talk about gigs, you might need a chef. So for your tour, if you do, can I audition and be your on-tour chef?
Of course, I'll have to speak to the other boys, but
not
I'll
that
put in a
easy.
good word.
It's not that
I'll
good,
put in
is
a
it?
good word. I'll put in a
Thank
good word.
You haven't seen it cook yet. Are you quite fussy eaters when you're on tour?
Do you know what? We're actually quite healthy, you know. It's kind of, I'm sure when you speak to Lewis a bit later on, it's kind of like a sport, you know. Obviously, we're going to go on stage and perform for about an hour and a half, so you want to be eating good food before, you know, before you go on stage.
Although that young lad of your Aston has to have ketchup with absolutely everything. I've had breakfast with that boy. He had ketchup on his cornflakes.
He has ketchup literally on everything.
You can't believe it.
Pancakes,
You
like
can't believe it.
Really?
everything.
You
Ridiculous.
Can't get enough. You know you're sticking around for lunch. You getting hungry yet?
Yes.
OK, we need to see how Marcus is getting on with our daily challenge. We sent him across the car park to the supermarket. We're giving him 10 minutes to get the ingredients. He's going to have to get back here. He's going to have to cook it for our fussy eaters, JB and Lewis. Let's see how he's getting on. How you going, Marcus?
Hi Ben, hi Lisa. Yeah, I'm doing really well. I'm just sort of thinking about trying to keep things healthy, but I've got some protein. So let's come over here first and grab one of my last ingredients. Got some radishes for my salad. Very good for you, very healthy. But then have a look in the basket. We're going for a bit of steak. Now, I'm sure the boys are going to like a bit of steak. And then my secret ingredient. Now, I know they don't like veg, so I'm going to go for a bit of pomegranate. So we're going to put some pomegranate seeds in the salad for a bit of crunch. A couple of other bits to get for the salad, and then I'm ready to make up a little speciality in the kitchen.
OK, so what is it you're actually going to cook then?
We're going to do a nice ribeye of beef salad with like a honey and soy dressing, some pomegranates through the salad, a bit of radishes and some spring onions.
Brilliant. I've just looked over JB. He's loving the pomegranate, by the way, so that's a top tip.
Excellent.
Can you do me a favour? Can you, West Ham are playing tonight. Can you pick me up a few beers and some crisps on the way back?
No problems. This is on the way.
All right, we'll see you in just a bit. We'll give Marcus enough time to get himself back over across the car park into the studio. Here we go. Rachel is in the kitchen. Rachel, it's time for us to actually cook something.
Yes.
You're going to be cooking something simple. So what are we?
Yeah, it's basically it's a lamb neck. And
right, so explain this to me because of all the bits of lamb that I love, I don't think I've ever eaten any of its neck.
it's really, really good. It's very inexpensive cut, and you need to, if you're not cooking it for a long time, very slowly, you need to just bash it slightly to tenderize it. So I'm using lamb, couple of key ingredients here: yogurt, couscous, cucumber, and some parsley and some mint.
Lovely. And we've also got some nuts and some bits and pieces to bring out the taste. So what do we need to do first?
So would you mind taking one of the little steaks out, and if you put it between these two bits of paper and if you bash it.
OK, why am I putting it between the paper?
Is
that just to protect it a bit?
You know, just to keep the board clean, but you don't have to.
I'm all for keeping things clean. Trust me, I'm much better at tidying up than I'm cooking. And I just...
Yeah. Yes.
Too hard?
Yes. Just
Am I a bit too heavy-handed?
No, that's okay. It's perfect. I
could enjoy this.
Chop some parsley.
You chop while I bash.
There.
So how is that about the right sort of...
I think.
How's
yeah,
that?
that's perfect.
That look good?
That's
OK,
perfect.
great.
OK, so I'm chopping some parsley, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some parsley on a plate with some salt and pepper, toss the lamb in it,
Right.
and then cook it. This pan is getting really nice and hot beside me.
Lovely, that's what we want to do. So this neck of lamb, what sort of else can we use with the meat for?
It would be amazing for kebabs. Really, really delicious. But actually, if you didn't have neck and you had leftover roast lamb from yesterday's lunch, then you could use the leftover roast lamb in this recipe.
So I have to say, the kebabs that I eat, I'm pretty sure aren't made from this meat. In fact, I'm not sure what meat they are made.
Don't go there.
what meat they are made for. But great for leftovers then. It's
really, really wonderful. And also, all of this dish left over would be great for a packed lunch tomorrow.
OK,
you know,
delicious.
really
right, so
good.
that's the seasoning done?
Yes. So I just want to make sure this pan's really nice and hot. Get that.
We're getting up there, yeah.
It'll go.
Says it's
and
going
I'm just
up.
going to put a little bit of olive oil in the pan, just a tiny bit.
Do you want me to come around this side and I can keep an eye on that?
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
So we're going to put the drizzle of oil in there.
So what's really important here is that if I want to cook it like this very quickly, that the pan is really nice and hot.
Why is that?
So, because I want it to sizzle as soon as it goes in, and then the flavour, you're going to get great flavour. You know when all those little bits get quite dark?
Yeah.
That's where all that sweet, delicious flavour comes from. So...
Oh, lovely.
That's what I'm looking for.
That's what we were hoping for, wasn't
That's what we're hoping for.
OK, let me take this one out of the way. Finished with that?
Yes, I am.
Let me find a place for that down there.
So next thing, actually the kettle is hot. Ben, would you mind pouring some boiling water in here just to make some quick stock, please? And then for the couscous.
How much do you need?
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
See, I wouldn't know where to start with that. You just randomly use your eye? Is that sort of...
Well, for couscous, actually, and this is the couscous I'm using, it's basically just, you know, almost equal quantities of couscous to stock.
Okay.
And stock, using stock is just going to give it so much more flavour than just using water.
And the thing that I've come to learn about couscous is essentially you don't have to do anything to it. It looks after itself.
It just looks after itself. This is
That's
it. This is going to now soak up the stock, actually a little bit more. Didn't exactly measure it. And to keep it warm, I'm just going to put a plate or cling film or whatever over it. And then prepare the
Shall I flip this? Is this all right? I'm nervous about your lamb.
Yeah, have a little look underneath and just see if it's golden brown.
And we need to find some cucumber. Oh, that's lovely. We've gone some cucumber's gone AWOL.
So that's exactly what I'm looking for. You see how it's just gorgeous and golden. That's
and that's all the stuff that's sealed in
great
nicely.
flavour. Exactly. Okay, so the couscous is almost ready there. I can start to put together the little yogurt accompaniment. This yogurt accompaniment is just a really lovely cooling sauce to go with the lamb and the couscous.
And when we're talking about time,
Yeah.
from the fridge to the dish,
yes,
you know,
Under 20 minutes.
There we go. We've had our cucumbers been saved.
Fabulous. Okay, there's some yogurt.
So about 20 minutes, but actually it's only the preparation's what does it only takes 5 minutes. So?
Yes, exactly. I mean, this whole thing.
As long as you remember your cucumber.
As long as you remember your cucumber. A little bit of lemon zest in here with the yogurt.
I love the smell of lemon zest. Shall I look at this? Are you all right with this, Rachel?
You know what we could do? We could actually another couple of minutes.
Another couple of minutes.
Actually.
That's what I was thinking.
Do you cook much, Ben?
Do I do much cooking? As a rule, I tend to do a lot of tidying up. I've got two small children, so I do a lot more cooking now than I ever did because I'm aware that I want them to eat healthily as much as I can.
Yeah.
But my wife is a brilliant cook,
so
I'm very guilty of sort of letting her make decisions and me tidying up after.
Yeah,
Although I still don't understand why she feels like she needs to use every pan. I don't know
because
what
you're doing the washing up.
Yeah,
my husband's a bit like that. He loves using all the pans.
You know, how do you get? Can you train them out of it?
You train them out.
Can you?
You cannot use all the pans. No. Okay, cucumber, yogurt, lemon zest.
Lovely.
You know, that's lovely. That's cooked enough.
So
what you can do is actually just take it off the heat.
Yeah.
And then allow that to rest. Give it 5 minutes to rest.
Because the resting is an important part of it, is that right?
It's really, really important. And actually, a lot of people say that you should rest meat for as long as you cook it, particularly with something like this. Okay, that looks good. Let's give it a little taste. A little bit of salt it needs.
So you season that up, that's nice.
Right, so that's the cucumber dish. Then for the couscous, just to finish it off, I've got some mint. Mint is just such a fresh herb. You could use fresh coriander in here as well.
The smell of that is delicious as well.
So good. And you know all these flavours, these Middle Eastern flavours, mint, coriander, lemon juice. I love all these fresh textures, flavours there.
Yeah. You've got children yourself, haven't you, Rachel? Are they fussy eaters like our two celebrities, or are they quite good?
They're pretty good. Actually, their names are Josh, Luca, Scarlett. So JLS are their initials, and I have a necklace that is not on me, unfortunately. I didn't bring it.
But you've got a JLS necklace?
I've got a JLS necklace.
So do people assume that you're just a big JLS fan?
I'm just a big JLS fan. Okay, so
we're all JLS fans.
We're all JLS.
You've got about a minute left.
Perfect. You see, that's all you need. Lemon juice, mint, pine nuts.
Delicious. Here's that plate.
Currants or raisin sultanas, some turmeric.
Well, that looks amazing.
It's just gorgeous. Stir it around.
You can still. This is still cooking as well. This
it's
lamb.
just going on cooking a little bit. And it's going to actually. What it does is it kind of, as it rests, it soaks up all its lovely juices again.
Now we need to start plating this up.
Okay.
Rachel.
Lovely. Okay, so
there
would
you
you
go.
mind popping the lamb on the plate, please, Ben?
Yes, of course I can. Where about? Anywhere in particular?
Yeah, just there. It's good.
For all the details on today's simple recipe, all you need to do is head to our recipe scrapbook, channel4.com/whatscooking. It's really simple. See how easily you've done that.
That's
it's all come together so beautifully. And it looks amazing.
Well, there. There it is.
That is just
neck of lamb
stunning.
fillet.
There you have it. Rachel's simple recipe, neck fillet of lamb with golden couscous.
Yes.
Now then, the acid tests, Rachel. Bear in mind that Lisa has been telling me what a wonderful cook you are for months.
No, honestly, that looks amazing. And JB's been just sitting on the sofa going to me, oh, the lamb. I love the lamb.
Right, come on.
Taste
JB,
test.
suck in.
Okay.
So how much sort of per portion are we looking at?
This is about €3 for an average portion.
£3.
£3 rather, sorry. £3 per portion.
For about four, that's serving
really
about
reasonable.
4. If you want to know the details of how we come to the pricing, then go to the website, everything's on there. How is
that's
it?
okay, is it?
Yes. Isn't it beautiful?
JLES.
Yes. That's all you need. That's all you need. Affirmative. JB's going to be sticking around for the rest of our lunch. After the break, Rachel here is going to be cooking up dessert that's making me hungry already.
Plus, we'll be chatting to Lewis Smith about his Strictly diet and nude handstands. And there's a picture to go with it, which is very nice.
Simply put. And if he's still talking to us after that, Lewis is going to go head-to-head with JB down on the farm. Don't go away. Affirmative.